Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Thank you so very much. Today, y'all, I am going to be talking to the elderly. The elderly, the old people, the people who are on Social Security and Medicare. And some of y'all on Medicaid, some of y'all. Our new Speaker of the House would like to make cuts to Social Security. People are mad. They're in an outroar. They're upset. And I can understand, okay? Now, I don't know if he plan on doing cuts to food stamps. Welfare. Do people still get welfare checks? Money on their EBT card? Do they? Is he planning to cut that too? Now, I don't think it's fair, y'all. Okay? He's a good guy and he has good plans. But messing with Social Security? Everybody has a grandma and grandpa, Everybody have worked hard for their money, put money into Social Security. So why are they going to mess with our money that we put into it? Huh? And don't get me wrong, everybody hasn't put enough money into Social Security because they probably getting SSI. A lot of people who haven't worked enough hours for Social Security to receive it, they get SSI. That's almost like a welfare check for the elderly. Almost like that. But people, let me tell you something. I don't think nobody gonna stand for that. And I think Republicans, I don't know if they're gonna vote with him on this. I have no idea, but it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea for the Republicans, especially for next year, 2024 election, okay? They already mad and pissed off about abortion. Can you imagine what they're going to say if you try to do something with Social Security? Do you see what happened in Kentucky about abortion, that election for the governor? I think that was Kentucky. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. They turned Kentucky blue. It used to be red. Excuse me, y'all. Still trying to catch a cold or something. I don't know what it is. Sorry about that. I'm going to read you a couple of things and show you some videos. People are pissed off, and I can understand why they're pissed off, because I'm kind of mad myself, y'all. Right here from commondreams.com. It's all over. It's all over. It's not just this place right here. The new GOP House Speaker, Mike Johnson, has proposed trillions in cuts to Social Security and Medicare. Now that Johnson is Speaker, he will do what the Republicans never stopped doing. Everything in their power to cut our Social Security and Medicare by hook, crook, or commissions. Any means necessary to cut it. Even though y'all put money in there, we got to cut it. And you got to ask yourself, what the heck are they going to do to cut it? What are they cutting up in there? What are they cutting? Right here also from Common News, it said a newly elected Republican Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives has previously proposed trillions of dollars in cuts to Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, and suggests that slashing the program should be the top priority of Congress. Top priority. So you trying to tell me the top priority is not going to be that darn border that's wide open? Huh? That's not going to be the top priority? Also said during the tenure As chair of the Republican Study Committee between 2019 and 2021, Representative Mike Johnson helped craft budget resolutions that call for roughly $2 trillion in Medicare cuts, $3 trillion in Medicaid and Affordable Care Act cuts, and $750 billion in Social Security cuts, noted Bobby, whoever's name, Coggin of the Center for American Progress. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know whether to believe all this or not because it's coming from a left-wing article. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can find some of the stuff, what they said he has done. If you find it, let me know down in the comment section because I didn't have any time. Also here, Bobby Cogan said, don't believe me? If you don't believe me, it's right on his website. So you can go to his website. Representative Johnson is proud of these cuts. He's proud of it. Here's a screenshot from a page from 193 to FY budget, whatever. So that's the website down there, y'all, if you want to check it out for yourself. So evidently he might be telling the truth. So what are they going to do, though? How they going to cut? Who they going to cut? And are you going to be affected? I might be affected. Listen to this right here. Listen.
Representative Mike Johnson helped craft budget resolutions that called for a $2 trillion cut in Medicare and a $3 trillion cut in Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act and a $750 billion cut in Social Security. Over the course of the next couple decades, out to 2091, this results in a 31% cut in overall spending for these programs. How do you create this 31% cut? You raise the retirement age from 67 to 69. You reduce benefits, reducing the cost of living increases. It's nuts to me that that's their solution to Social
Security. So they want to raise the age limit. Some of y'all don't even live to 69 or 70 years old. They want to raise the age limit because that's going to help us out. I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Mike Johnson. I don't. I just don't like when people mess with my income. Okay? Other people's income. They're messing with the wrong people. They need to be messing with the people that's been sitting on the welfare system almost all their life. They on welfare, they get off because they have to find a job. They quit the job, then they go back on welfare their whole entire life. Yo-yoing back and forth. And the government allows it, okay? And they need to be cutting some of those people who've been getting food stamps forever. Like I said, they don't never try to do better in their life, go to school, get a better job or nothing. They make only the bare minimum because they know, okay? They know they're going to get the food stamps. Now, I'm going to say this because I'm tired of saying it to people, okay? I am not talking about the elderly and the handicapped people, the disabled people. I'm talking about the able-bodied person that's been getting over on the government their whole entire life. That's who I'm talking about. So some of y'all, you need to shut up down there in the comments section. Don't let me come for you now. Don't let me do it. Now, they had a meeting. They got together. The Republicans had a meeting. Now, I don't think they had the Democrats in there because, you know, they would be fighting. They'd be fighting to keep it. I can't blame the Democrats on that now. I can't blame them. Listen to what this guy has to say.
So MAGA Mike Johnson, you know, that new Republican speaker, he really hates Social Security and Medicare. In fact, he just had a secret meeting with Senate Republicans to plan the creation of a closed-door fast-track commission to slash Social Security and Medicare. That is right. He had a closed-door meeting to plan his closed-door commission. And that's how much he wants to hide his intentions from the American people. He's calling this thing a fiscal commission. But you know what it is? It's really a death panel for Social Security and Medicare. And that means it's the death panel for those people who are on Social Security and Medicare and people with disabilities on Social Security and Medicare. So we're not going to let you touch our earned benefits, MAGA Mike Johnson. Hands off. Don't try to give tax cuts to your billionaires on the backs of the American people on Social Security and Medicare.
Mega Mike Johnson. I sort of like that name right there. But he's right though. Y'all, I know he's on the far left, but he's right. Don't mess with the people who on Social Security and have disabilities. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do that. It's bad enough we don't get enough money. They give us these little penny in and raise. I think we're getting 3.2% raise for 2024. Last time we got a lot. Last for 2023. But you know what? People still struggling because everything's still going up. Nothing's going down. Housing not going down. Gas not going down. Nothing's going down. They should be giving us a raise, like Congress give themselves a raise. They got a big raise. They always get big raises. But the little people who need the money, the seniors, they don't think about us. They don't love us. They just hoping we would just pass on, just pass away, so they can save money that way. When they should be saving money from the able-bodied people, kicking them off the system. That's what they should be doing. Moving right along here. Alex Lawson, Executive Director of the Progressive Advocacy Group for Social Security Work, said in a Wednesday statement following the speakership vote that the budget proposal released by the Johnson-led RSC also endorsed raising the Social Security retirement age, lowering annual cost of living benefit increases, and advancing privatization efforts. What? Multimillionaire Johnson, so he's a billionaire, has also made the outrageous claim that forced births are necessary to fund Social Security, said Larson, referring to the Louisiana Republican attempts to blame Roe versus Wade for depriving the U.S. of able-bodied workers so they can put money into Social Security. Well, he ain't lying, though. Can you imagine how many babies died that could have been grown-ups and could have been working and putting money into Social Security? Could have saved Social Security? Can you imagine? That's thousands and thousands, probably millions of abortions every day. Lawson added that Johnson recently joined the vast majority of House representatives to vote for a commission designed to cut Social Security and Medicare behind closed doors. Privatization in the office. They talked about it, but they didn't want the Democrats to know. Move right along. I don't want to be too long. I don't want to be, because you know me, I'll be talking too much. This is what they saying, y'all. People getting mad, they're getting pissed off, and I really can't blame the people, y'all. I can't blame them. Listen to this right here. Listen.
Roe v. Wade gave constitutional cover to the elective killing of unborn children in America, period. You think about the implications of that on the economy. We're all struggling here to cover the bases of Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid and all the rest. If we had all those able-bodied workers in the economy, we wouldn't be going upside down and toppling over like this. Listen,
the gentleman,
I will not yield. I will not. Roe was a terrible corruption of America's constitutional jurisprudence.
He said, I will not yield. I will not. Get the hell out of my face. I will not yield. Y'all killing all these babies, and now we struggling trying to pay the elderly and the seniors. And y'all expect us not to do nothing? Nothing? Y'all, my face jumping. I got a nerve problem right here. I don't know what's going on. So if you see that, ignore it, okay? But I'm telling you, it's about to get worse, y'all. About to get worse. Oh, Lord, stop jumping, face. Stop jumping. Also from Common Dreams. Now that Johnson is speaker, he will do what the Republicans never stop doing. Everything in their power to cut our Social Security and Medicare by hook, crook, or commission, said Lawson. The White House has rightfully referred to such a commission as a death penalty for Social Security and Medicare. Seniors and people with disabilities are counting on the Biden administration as well as congressional Democrats to stand united to protect our earned benefits. That means rejecting any commission proposal. They're going to stand. They're not going to, go for this, y'all. Especially Democrats. And then you're going to have some people, too, that are Republicans. They ain't going for that, too. Because, they have grandmas and grandpas, too. And all of them are not rich. All the people not rich that's in the House of Representatives in the Senate, okay? All the people are not. And then, once they vote on this, they're going to send it to the Senate. The Senate is mostly Democrats, and they're going to say, hell no. No, we ain't doing this to the American people, especially our elderly. We're not going to do that. Also said Johnson position on Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid are in no way out of step with the overwhelming majority of the House Republicans caucus. Earlier this year, the RSC, now chair, that proposed that the call for gradually raising the Social Security retirement to age 69, a change that would slash benefits across the board. Y'all used to be 65. Then they put 67. Now they want to put 69. Man, I'm telling y'all, that's kind of low down, y'all Republicans. That's why y'all can't win nothing. That's why you can't win. Now, I don't know if Trump gonna go for this or not. I have no idea. But you can understand why Republicans don't win. You can understand. Democrats are already mad, y'all. They pissed off. I can understand. I don't know who John Larson is. I think he's a Democrat. But he slams Mike Johnson. He slams him. Listen to what he says.
We can fix this issue by simply lifting the cap on people making over $400,000 a year. Wow. What a stress that would put on everybody across this country. And yet what it would do is put America back on track in terms of what we need to be doing on behalf of our fellow citizens. The #1 anti-poverty program for the elderly, the #1 anti-poverty program for children. And my colleagues on the other side sit in silence. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself if you feel good about what you're doing to your fellow Americans who haven't received an enhancement in more than 52 years. Don't try to do some double secret probation committee behind closed doors where no one will get to discuss, especially the Committee of Cognizance, so that you can make a maneuver to cut people's benefits. Let's have a public discussion the way it should be, out front. Our proposals versus your proposals. That's the way a democracy is supposed to work. I yield back.
Speak to us out front. Don't be doing nothing behind closed doors like you did. Now, I don't know this dude, but he's right about a lot of stuff that he said. If he Democrat, hey, he did tell the truth, though. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. I know a lot of y'all hardcore conservatives. It's okay. But sometimes the Democrats do get it right. Some of them do, okay? You don't mess with the elderly. Listen what this guy says right here, okay? What they should do. And I kind of agree with him, too. Listen.
We're all struggling here to cover the bases of Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid and all the rest.
Instead of cutting social assistance programs that actually help struggling Americans and their families, why don't you tax megachurches that operate like businesses and make more money than small countries? Why don't you legalize marijuana and brothels? And before you get on your high horse, you Republicans are always saying that banning guns won't stop people from using guns, so the same logic applies. Banning marijuana and prostitution won't stop people from using them. At least if you legalize marijuana and brothels, you can regulate them, make them safer, and tax them in order to generate a great deal of revenue. Another great way to save tax dollars is to pay you Congress people minimum wage. Most of you don't work any harder than a dead rock to begin with, and half of you who do pass bills usually hurt Americans more than you help us.
Do you actually think Congress going to pay themselves less wages? It ain't going to happen. But he was right, y'all. Okay? He was right. Charge those mega churches. Making all that money. Those rich pastors. They don't pay taxes, I heard. Churches don't pay taxes. What about the pastor? Does he pay taxes? The rich pastor? Creflo Dollar? Joel Osteen? Do they pay taxes? Drugs and what he said? Prostitution. If you tax those things right there, you'll have enough money. Just like he said. You said if you ban guns, the criminals are still gonna get the guns. If you ban marijuana and drugs and whores, they still gonna get the drug and they still gonna be prostituting. No matter what you ban, the people are still gonna do it. So basically that's what he's saying. So you might as well, okay, tax these people so you can have enough money. I need y'all to tell me what y'all gonna do if this gets approved. Especially people like me who are just 65. They're gonna try to raise it up to 69. Who says I'm gonna live 4 more years? Who says that? I want my money now. I want it now, you know, okay? They're going to penalize you when you get your money now. But it's awful, y'all. Do you think it's going to pass? Put it on down and let me know. I don't think it's going to pass. I don't think you really have anything to worry about because it's not going to pass because they ain't finna do that. They ain't finna allow that to happen, okay? Because like I said, all those Congress people are not wealthy. You know, a lot of them, they put into Social Security too, and they don't want to wait till they're 69 to receive their money. They don't want them to doing anything to people with disabilities and handicaps and stuff like that, you know, where they don't have to wait, y'all, because, you know, they're disabled and handicapped. They get their money right away, SSI, you know, SSDI, you know, because they're handicapped. But they still may try to mess with them in some other kind of way, y'all. They still just might try to do it. Cut something. I don't know what they're going to try to cut. I have no idea. But y'all go down there and tell me what y'all think about the whole thing. Are you pissed off about it? Are you pissed off? You should be. Because everybody's growing old. If you live long enough, you should be mad. All right? With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.